Today we're reviewing
Rocky's Garage.
And he needs it so he can be rescue ready. Ruff. Then it can make other sounds too. Done.
when it's cute. Rocky's Garage is really cute.
Racing tires, all-weather tires, monster tires. Well, I guess at Rocky's Garage we can try just about anything.
I actually really like the inner monologue style they went for. It gives the series its own distinct feel and minimizes the possibility of bad performances, like we see in To the Rescue.
He said he can use it to get to really high places on his rescues. Maybe not that high.
Andrew Bennett, the kid voicing Rocky, puts in a great spirited performance that's very likable and the right amount of goofy for Rocky. Having a series based around Rocky running a garage is just generally a good one for this Spin Master Moonbug collaboration. It shines a light on one of my very favorite pups, Rocky, who's a little underrated and will likely not get to star in a sub-series or movie. And Moonbug were used to a similar format, having bought the YouTube channel that makes Gecko's Garage and taken on some of its staff. At least one writer was working on both shows simultaneously.
Now, the oil in this can will make stuck things unstuck and make squeaky things unsqueaky. You can't drive a vehicle without a headlight. It looks like the crane has run out of hydraulic fluid. Hydraulic fluid is a special kind of liquid that helps to make a crane stronger.
At its best, Rocky's Garage teaches kids some useful and even surprisingly advanced things. The good episodes are edifying, but still fun without getting bogged down in didacticism.
Hup Hup Boogie! Yeah!
Especially in the first half, there's some really nice, fluid, characterful animation. It's nice to have the pre-update style live on in a way, too.
Those stars look like a saw. And those ones look like a seesaw. And those ones look like Liberty.
Kinda connected to him playing Pup Pup Boogie alone in the last clip. I really like the setup that has Rocky on his own at the start of each episode, playing a game or practicing something or just being silly. We get a lot of his cute personality.
Or time to help Adventure Bay's favorite jungle rescue pup, Tracker.
Guests who pop up include not just, the majority of the core 6 you might expect, but some less obvious guests too. Liberty, Everest, and even Tracker.
He's been using up a lot of water on his rescues lately and wants to save water.
There's just a tiny hint of environmentalism in here too, which is welcome, though very rare.
Aha! There it is, a rope!
This little gag where Rocky flings things out of his truck and they get all over the guest pup is adorable and funny.
I'm going in! Headphones, trophy, violin, nope.
In fact, this sort of gently silly gag is actually really nice for Paw Patrol, and I strongly feel it's testament to having British writers here. Again, it's a different feel from the main show, but complimentary.
Rocky's Garage. Rocky, it's Rocky.
I also feel quite affectionate about how the opening song is simple to the point of being a bit silly too.
It looks like Rubble's bulldozer literally got itself into a pickle.
Some of the more absurd ideas you can also let slide because they're pretty funny and inventive, and you can see how kids would love them.
This is why Paw Patrol is a team. Because working together, we can make the best birthday gift ever.
Aw, this is a nice show of affection we haven't seen done anywhere else in Paw Patrol.
We are done! Now that we made Sky's Grabber magnetic, it can pick up metal objects easier than ever! Amazing! Now the grappling hook is working again.
When Rocky's Garage is dumb, it's really dumb, and shows the writers or sometimes the animators have zero experience fixing things or using their hands in a workshop. Ever.
It worked! Tracker's Jungle Cruiser is now quiet enough to not scare any animals.
Some of these fixes are downright hazardous. Do not put cut-up pillows in an engine, kids. Don't stand on a test track when you're trying out the experimental driverless vehicle you're cobbling together either.
We can create electricity using the wind. Come on, and yes, it worked!
Most egregious is the time that docking Sky's helicopter tail first into Rocky's recycling truck and then turning it on with a remote somehow makes a wind turbine that can power a town. What do you want kids learning here?
Here it comes! Yes, we did it!
I also have no idea why the sweet educational show about changing tires and repairing winches has to also have an episode about averting a meteor strike using a helicopter tail as a baseball bat and the resistive force of a puppy's forelegs. Most of the dumbest episodes had Sky in them for some reason. She was cursed on this show.
It looks like she's missing her grappling hook. Without that, she can't grab onto important things during her rescues. Oh no! It looks like the grappling hook from her pup pack isn't working.
Some of the ideas were so similar it seemed like a team not communicating well. Okay, grappling hook on the vehicle and grappling hook in the pup pack, but I don't think such similar ideas should be used over just 28 mini episodes.
No trough is too big, no pup is too small.
Some episodes contravened canon, which is a clear sign these writers didn't care enough to check. Like Rocky's tugboat getting made, when it was shown in Season 3, Episode 10 that Ryder made it and Rocky had no idea.
Just push that new button on your dash.
Okay. You made a tugboat for me?
No, you can't say a wizard did it. Also, Liberty Scooter already did this from, the first scene it was introduced.
What in the world?
Some of the animators got to be a little too playful, and it went past quirky to just ugly.
Not in there. Or maybe I spoke too soon.
I do not like bodybuilder Marshall. Too buff.
Whoa!
It started happening on the main show too, but when Rocky doesn't seem upset by getting soaked here, it just comes across pretty strongly as writers just not knowing the character in his own show.
Cleanup's done. I can finally relax, sit back, and eat my... Marshall? I mean my lunch!
Bennett is a fantastic voice actor for Rocky and makes him totally adorable, but sometimes he reads lines like he doesn't really understand them, and nobody gave him voice direction.
I mean my lunch!
Boo.
Ghost!
Then there's the big one. Sorry to be so crass as to use my own fan animation here, but it's not like I can show footage of him to illustrate my point. He does at least get mentioned once, so he's no forgotten ghost.
We're gonna turn my truck into a boat so I can help Zuma on water missions.
But the sweet little chocolate lab doesn't show up once here, or in the counterpart show, Sky's Music Party. Rocky and Zuma are so often paired up as best friends, so him not even getting to show up stings here. I do feel quite pleased that through a friend who spoke with the staff, we knew well in advance Zuma had tested badly with Moonbug's infamous Distractatron and was not gonna make it. I spread the word and hopefully mitigated fan disappointment, with some refusing to believe me right up until the last episode, of course. For me and many others, though, this will always mar the experience of this show. Zuma not getting to even appear once makes me sad, and always will. Ultimately, though, for me, the absence of Zuma isn't the worst thing about Rocky's Garage. That, for me, is its sheer unevenness. Some episodes are not just really cute, but commendable for teaching kids a little about engineering and repairs. Others give them terrible, even outright dangerous ideas, or conceptually nonsensical. On the other hand, I think a lot of this is offset by the very good elements of the show. Compared with Paw Patrol to the Rescue, its successor, it is a better idea, has better and cuter animation, has far better voice acting because the entire cast here is good. It being a cast of one is immaterial. If every single episode were good and solid without any total nonsense or unsafe lessons, even with no Zuma, this would be 8.5 out of 10. As it is, it gets 7 out of 10. Alright, and if you enjoyed this, why not check out my review of that time Rocky showed up in Builder Cove for Rubble and Crew. That's all for today though, and I will see you guys again next time.